Welcome here right now for the UEFA Conference League game here for this evening. And I am Richard Keys as we're going to broadcast Newcastle United's game here on match day 5 as they will take on here against Slavia Prague. And let's get to that match right now between the two sides. Let's get straight now into the coverage here between Newcastle United and Slavia Prague. As we have it on the match-up here right now. As we know that Newcastle have got that opportunity to hopefully win here and get one step closer towards qualification into the knockout phases of next year of the Conference League. And Newcastle should pretty much beat Slavia Prague here tonight. And there are a bigger club comparison to them they're up against, but who knows? It depends on who's going to get something out of this matchup by the end of the game. But as for the two teams here, for Newcastle and Slavia Prague, we'll start with Newcastle's team. We've got Pope in goal, we've got Livramento, we've got Kraft, we've got Dan Burn, we've got Lewis Hall, Bruno Guimaraes, we've got obviously Sean Longstaff, Elliot Anderson, Alanson Maximan, and two strikers up front is Callum Wilson and also Joelinton in that matchup right here, right now. And we know that Newcastle are going to be at it here against Slavia Prague. And we'll see what happens here between the two sides. But as of the team for Slavia Prague, we know that for them, they've got obviously a strong lineup here right now. And we know that for them, they want to get hopefully a result here if they manage to do so here away from home. But as of the Newcastle, they are the top team going into this matchup. So we have to find out if they are the real team to get hopefully those 3 points by the end of this group. But we'll see what happens. And we've got Newcastle here and Slavia Prague. And obviously Callum Wilson, as he is the striker in the team, and hopefully might bang in some goals here for this evening. But here we go. We're live for the Conference League here for this evening. Newcastle and Slavia Prague. And now is obviously there. Kraft will take it. And now it's right there to Holmes. And now Dawley. And now Burrell. Now Dawley again. Now is Sanchez. Now won the ball back in now Newcastle. They did quite well during the week, Newcastle, last weekend. They actually beat Arsenal 3-1 here last weekend. And that was a very big result there for Eddie Howe's side in that game. There's a tackle right there for Dawley. And there's a free kick here for Newcastle. A yellow card there for him, for Oscar Dawley here for Slavia Prague. And that was a reckless challenge. And now it's going to be a free kick in the game here for Newcastle in the match. Let's see how they can do from this now, this free kick. Now Wilson will take it all the way into the box. Head away there from Slavia. Now Anderson. Now Hall. Now Guimaraes. Now Wilson. Now Chavriez. Charanez now the ball, now to Dawley, Oscar Dawley, now back to him again. They're on the counter attack here now, Slavia Prague. Now Nick Pope. Now Livramento. Now Longstaff. Wilson. And now Joelinton. Now is Valjek. And now is Dujara. Now Jerkai. And now Dawley. Now pushing forward now here. Now to Guimaraes. And now Maximan. And now back 1-2. Now pass there to Wilson. Now Anderson. And now Shivovek. Now Oscar Dorley. Oh, it's a chance here for goal with Slavia Prague. And it is 1-0 to them in the game. And that's a great goal for him. And that's a great ball, 1v1. And that's a 1v1 right there to the keeper. And Nick Pope could do nothing about that, unfortunately. So Newcastle are behind here in this Europa Conference League game. Did quite well on the weekend against, obviously, Arsenal. Beat them 3-1. But here right now, they are behind in this Europa Conference League game. It's very important for Newcastle to go through. They do play next week also in their last group game against Fenerbahce away from home. But Newcastle are behind here against Slavia Prague. Now it's Anderson. Really pushing forward here now for the Toon Army here. Now Anderson Maximan lost control of that. It's going to be a goal kick here for Slavia Prague. Look at all the away fans behind, right in that north end right there. In the top of the crowd. All those supporters from Czech Republic, Slavia Prague really came here. And they really have that passion. All that chant, that noise as well from Slavia Prague. To be very proud that that team are in the lead in this matchup here against Newcastle. It's big for them if they can really accomplish something here in this game here for tonight's match. But here's Juraka. Now Juraka. Now to Sivtel. Now Siltel. Now okay, maybe 2-0 maybe. Good save there from Pope. Clearance away there from Newcastle. Longstaff. Now Joelinton. And that is going to be that here for the first half of the game here at St James's Park as it ends here for the first half. Newcastle United 0 and Slavia Prague 1 by the end of the match-up here for the first half by Jufaka, who actually placed the ball into the back of the net as Newcastle are behind. Here we go, we're back here for the second half, and here we go between Slavia Prague and Newcastle. And they do take themselves in the lead here going into the break. Now we're back for the second half here, and could Newcastle get back into the game? That's the question for Eddie Howe's men. And now here's to Siltil. Oh, it's for a chance here for him, and it's a shot saved, and now it's going to be a corner. And now substitution being made also here for Newcastle here. Jacob Murphy's coming on the pitch and Eddie Anderson's coming off the pitch here for the Toon Army. And the Geordies want to try and get back into the game as possible because they are behind now against Slavia Prague. Head away there from Newcastle. And now here's to Silchek. Could be a chance if... Oh God! Siltel there could have scored. And that's gone for another corner here now for Slavia Prague. Another corner. Now is Sivchek. Head away. And now Obidu. Now Holmes. Now it's Silchel. Now head away. Chance here for Slavia. Hall. Now St Maximan. Wilson. And now Silchek. Now Dorley. And now all the way to Shimraz. And now Wilson. Now his Hall. St Maximan. Chance here for a goal. Oh, here it is! And there's a mistake right there for the goalkeeper, the defenders, and the ball rolled openly and slid in right there from one of the Newcastle players who actually made it 1-1 and game on. And what happened there was the defender tried to clear it away, but very slow reaction there from Slavia Prague's goalkeeper and defender. And it was a goal right there scored here in the matchup here by Sean Longstaff in the match. I didn't know who it actually was who scored it, but it was Sean Longstaff had that touch over the line. And that mistake right there for the goalkeeper and defender cost them that chance though to hopefully keep this lead 1-0. And now Newcastle are back level here. They need this point at least something here for any hopes of qualification into the round of 16 of the Conference League in 4 months' time. And now here's Jacob Murphy. And now it's going to be here now a corner here now. Corner here for Newcastle. And Newcastle hunting for another goal here, hopefully so. And now it's actually Lewis Hall will cross it in. No one there at it though. Head away. Now it's Dujera. Dan Burn. Wilson. Hall. And now back here now to and St Maximan. Save. Wilson. Good block. Now corner. And right there we've got here a substitution to be made here for Slavia Prague. But we'll see what happens here from this corner. Now Maximan pass it there to Jacob Murphy. Now St Maximan. Now Dan Burn. Hall. Jolinton. Wilson. Dawley. Now it's up to Dan Burn now. Now it's Jolinton. And Wilson there for a shot. Gone to the keeper's hands. And also going to blow any minute now. And it is over. And Newcastle got a point over Slavia Prague here for this evening. And that's a positive point for Newcastle, as they've got a bit of lifeline for them to qualify into the round of 16 as it ends here tonight, 1 apiece. And the official results on the table here in Group B of the UEFA Conference League is Newcastle still first on goal difference, as Panathinaikos now move up to second after beating Fenerbahce in matchday 5 by 1-0. But that's all we have time for here for tonight for the UEFA Conference League, and we'll see you guys soon for next week as Newcastle play their last game of the UEFA Conference League group stages to take on Fenerbahce. And could they beat Fenerbahce to guarantee qualification into the round of 16 in March of next year for the Conference League round of 16? But until then, myself here today, Richard Keys, have a good night everybody.